welcome to the Adam and Sami Know What's Up podcast, starring Adam and, wait for it, hello, are you going to chime in? You have a name, you have a voice in this world.
Hey everybody, it's Adam and Sami Know What's Up podcast. Yeah,
okay. I already said that.
Oh, well, you know.
Okay, so it's Adam and Sam. Okay,
let's do it one more time.
Forget it.
One more time. Just do it.
It's the.
I try to let you do it,
my
and then you didn't do it right.
Depleted. Okay. Hello, everybody. It's Adam knows Sami, and we're up in this. Okay, you happy?
No,
that's the show.
Do it like you have
it's a new episode.
That you have an ounce of cares.
Okay, let's just not dwell on this part of
Please
it. They know the show. They're hardcore fans. They listen to every episode back to back.
Adam and Sami.
They share them with their friends. They tell their friends, you got to hear this podcast. It's so valuable. It's got information that's going to blow your socks off.
Yeah, your socks are off. And man,
your
look
mind.
at those toesies.
Oh, more about my body. Oh, cool.
No, I said look at those toesies.
Yeah, they're due for a clipping.
You know, did you lose all your socks?
They're due for a clipping. No, it's just...
Because you said you have holes in them, so
I'm trying to
maybe I'm seeing like remnants of your socks in your toes, nails.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, a lot of things are possible in life.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff possible.
Okay, is this what you wanted to talk about today when we got together? Is this what was on your mind?
I'm just upset.
You know, I sensed there was something. Come on, you can talk to me. You can confide in me. We've known each other a long time.
I know. I can't believe
that. A series of months.
That's a bad choice.
Have we known each other?
Okay, Adam.
Talk to me. What's up?
They said The Things are coming back this summer.
The Things?
The Things.
John Carpenter's The Things?
No, not everything's a movie, Adam.
Well, no, these are aliens.
Not everything's a movie.
No, these are actual aliens who turn into people, and then they eat Antarctica.
Adam, the locusts are returning.
The locusts?
Yeah.
The flowers in Asia?
No. There's flowers named locusts?
No, culture yourself. You might learn something.
I don't know much about Asia.
What are you referring to?
Like the bugs, like cicadas type of thing?
Cicadas?
Yeah, you know what those are?
I'm brand new to this.
What?
Cicadas. I'm aware of bugs.
They come like every 17 years. They usually come in summers.
So they're like a full moon?
Yeah, but they're like a swarm of like gross bugs. They just go like and like they swarm and they come from the ground.
Are they like murder hornets?
Sorta. I don't know what that means. I know the Charlotte Hornets, and that's not a team anymore.
No, but I knew a lot of people who had a Charlotte Hornets starter jacket in the 90s.
I definitely did, because I rocked those colors. But anyways.
Did you ever steal a starter logo off someone's zipper because it was worth money?
No, because I just paid for it myself.
Me neither.
I love Muggsy Bogues. But
he was really short.
Yeah, and he rhymes with bugs, and this is what's bugging me right now.
Like murder hornets.
No. Like,
you're not aware of murder hornets?
Dude, do you know...
Maybe they're related to the
I like to work out sometimes in the park.
What are they
called?
called?
I can't do that if there's holes in the ground because there's stupid cicadas everywhere.
Oh, cicadas.
I think that's what a locust is. I think they're the same thing.
Okay, so what should we do about this?
Well, dude, I'm gonna like hurt my toe, and that's why I was looking at your toes, because like I know you don't really work out and stuff, but like if you were to go in a park, and you might hurt your toes, and it's gross when people hurt their toes, and then it's just not fun. It's not fair.
Well, let me ask you this.
That's why they go away, and then they just come back whenever they please, like little vampires. It's just bogus.
So every 17 years, the locusts come.
I think so. If not, they're cicadas.
That's like a horror story, right? Are they not? They're out of like a myth or a legend.
It's like a plague or something.
So where do you think they come from?
The ground.
Okay.
They like nest deep into the ground, and then they rise out of nowhere, like a few inches or feet or something. Like something like at least you could stick your arm in. I don't really know all that. Like
how can
I barely
help
understand.
How can I help you right now? Just tell me what I should do.
Can you get me like a nest or something?
Because you're borderline whining right now.
Well, because it's like not fair.
Yeah, you're embodying a child.
But because it bugged me when I used to play softball, and then I had my cleats, and then I could trip into the holes, and then there'd be goose poop everywhere. It was just very tough. It's a lot of obstacles that you just want to like go outside and breathe the fresh air and be left alone and not have some swarm of insect things that don't bite you. They don't do anything. There's like literally no purpose for them. Okay. It reminds me of when I hang out with you, but it's just like. It's just a bunch of noise.
Okay, right. The noise I'm hearing right now feels like a complete dead end. But speaking of obstacles, Did you ever run an obstacle course in your life? Have you ever been a part of one, like on Double Dare or Family Double Dare?
You like slime stuff?
Yes, where you jump over a hurdle, you wink at your family, and then green slime falls in your head.
I only have
you ever been a part of that?
working out and like ladders, but have I done Double Dare?
Yeah,
no.
we ever on Double Dare.
No, I didn't even. Was that a cable show?
It was available to people through a pay service. Yes.
Okay, I wasn't.
It was not for.
I didn't grow up
it was
with
not
cable.
for the cheap viewers.
Do you know the guy who hosted Double Dare?
Pat Sajak.
No, that's Wheel of Fortune. Vanna White. How do you not know? He's got a hot woman. And no, Mark Summers.
Vince Trebek
was a dork. He was a dork, and then he can admit this. His name's Mark Summers. Like, Summers is like totally not a cool person last name.
What about Suzanne Summers? Hot babe from the 80s.
They spell their name differently.
From Step by Step.
No, she wasn't from Step by Step.
And
Three's Company, and I love
The Brady Bunch.
No.
She did a lot of great programs.
Oh yeah, she did do Step by Step. You're right. She was the mom.
Thank you.
Sorry.
So I've debunked you. The Summers can be cool. Summer.
But they spell their name differently.
If I may, the season of summer, arguably the best season. Okay, now we're on a topic.
Okay. But
welcome
Mark
to summer.
Summers, do you know how hard it was
What's
for
your
Mark
favorite
Summers
summer
to be
activity?
on Double Dare? Do you know how hard it was for him to be on Double Dare?
Why are you scared?
Because
what's happening?
Because
I don't even
feel
know
like
who
I'm
you are.
I'm turning into Mark Summers.
I don't think you're genuinely
Do you
scared.
understand what he overcame?
You've never behaved like this.
He had OCD.
Ever.
Do you know what that is? Obsessive compulsive disorder.
OCD. Is that the band? Is that the band who sang
OPP?
Don't You Forget About Me?
Huh?
Don't you forget about... Judd Nelson sang that song.
Judd Nelson?
Yeah, and when he was on the football field.
The guy from Taxi?
Forget it. No, not Danny DeVito. I'm talking about... This is... No. And by the way, I don't really think you're scared of bugs, if I can be honest. I think
I
think you're blowing smoke right now, and I don't think you're behaving. I think you have an ulterior motive here. I think you're trying to pull something on me with this voice and this whininess.
I'm not.
This is not how you operate.
Yeah, I actually am pretty upset about it.
You're not a person right now to me. I don't know you.
Because I can't do everything I want to do right now.
What do you want to do? Tell me.
I want to be able to run in a park.
Forget it.
Without tripping.
Let it go. Maybe you should run in your apartment.
My apartment doesn't have grass, and it's part of nature. I read a book about Laird Hamilton. Do you know who he is?
Laird Hamilton? Like from...
The pro surfer?
From Keeping Up with
he did
the Hamiltons?
No, he's not from Keeping Up with That's not even a thing. He's so
Win
awesome.
a date with Tad Hamilton?
He's married to Gabby Reese, who's even more awesome. And, he invented new ways of how to surf. Super cool dude. And he says you gotta put your feet into nature as much as possible, and it's better for you.
And you should do that during the summer time. Mark Summers loves summertime.
But
so do you. I can feel it.
Because I can't do it the way I want to if there's gonna be flying bonker buzzards everywhere.
Nobody knows what you're talking about. But murder hornets...
Well, maybe you can act like you know
murder
something.
Murder hornets are a legitimate threat on society. Are you aware that murder hornets can't be caught because they don't have fingerprints? So this is a serious problem in society. The murder hornets are murdering...
Oh my god.
...people.
That is not
and getting away with
information.
Murder.
It's not comforting.
That's not my goal.
You also
my goal is to inform.
But you also
the truth can really agitate the heart.
You say your favorite movie is Christine, and that's a talking car that kills people. So I don't even know why I would probably even talk to you about something legitimately scary to me, and then you mock me when I'm actually coming to you in an honest and real way.
Can I talk to you about something that really bothers me, please?
Oh, because I'm not done talking about my thing right now.
I need you to take a break. I need you to put a pin in that. Something that concerns me is one of our great 50 states. We have 50 states in the country.
One of them we're returning. We're
returning
Hawaii.
Hey, can I talk? And no, we're not returning Hawaii.
Yeah, we are.
Because I refuse.
We're
past the 30 days on that one.
We got it? There was a queen, and then we gave her a bunch of shoes, and then she sold the state.
Well, that's how queens roll.
But it was supposed to be for a time being. Do you know what I noticed?
Hey, recently? Can we circle back to the state I wanted to talk about?
But do you know?
And it's not the state of mind.
America's run
it's not the state of grace. It's the state of
being
Florida. I know you know what I'm talking about. weird things are happening in the state of Florida. Why? What's going
Because
on there?
they're-
Are murder hornets running wild?
Oh,
Maybe
God.
Saskatchewans? What are your bugs that come out of the earth?
Locusts.
Locusts. You know,
Cicadas.
I just want to talk about Florida because I have a soft spot for
They're
Florida.
very muggy there.
I love Florida. Have you ever been to Florida?
Yes. I have family in Florida.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
There where old Jews go to live.
Okay, this is what I want to talk. See, Florida has become a place of
I knew you were going to do
problems.
this. No.
Florida is a problematic state.
You know
we
what?
need to fix them.
Honestly, that has to do with the fake news, okay? Because there's less restrictions for the news, so that's why we hear
Yes.
all these crazy stories
Right.
that are there. They have more public records and people have more access to it. So it seemingly is that they
Yes.
have way more crimes.
That's true.
They just have more white trash. That's typically what it is.
Okay, that's racist.
It's
But
not
okay.
racist when it's accurate, when you have low intelligence and people
Ooh.
who also refer to themselves as trash. I was thinking about this recently. You know, like the way that our government is being administrated and stuff. Like, you know,
Really well.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
it's doing whatever it's doing, but like it's turning into almost kind of like the king and his people, right? And then I was thinking about, okay, there's kings, and then there's not that many kings anymore.
Okay.
There's not many kings anymore, and the people who
Why
are
is
really
that?
ruling are queens.
Have you ever seen...
Did you notice that? The people who reign are queens because they can multitask, and that actually helps, and they have more fruitful societies
Yeah.
going on. And I thought that was like an
Have you ever
interesting
met a
observation.
king or a queen?
I have met people named King,
I've never met the king.
and I'm reading Stephen King's books.
Elvis was the king.
Right.
He made
been to-
music and movies.
Mm-hmm.
He also went on the toilet.
But like the Queen of Soul,
The Queen of Soul.
Aretha Franklin.
The Queen of the Damned.
Mm-hmm.
She was there. She was a vampire, kind of
Queen Bee,
like your locust
Beyonce.
who returned.
Stop saying it. It's
Yes.
creepy.
Okay, so Florida. I used to really love Florida. Growing up, me and my family went to Disney World. It was incredible,
I don't
but it
like Disney
rained.
World.
Not cool. Have you ever been to Disney World?
Yeah, I went there when I was 4, and I told Mickey I loved him, and then my parents thought I meant it, and I just was like, no, I just said it.
Yeah, you've always struggled with love.
Yeah, and then I also was pointing. I was the little kid pointing at the mesh and pointing at his face. But I did like Mickey, and I also really liked. We went to Miami.
Yeah.
And I thought Miami and Sami sounded the same.
Yeah.
And then we went to the beach, and we had a pool at our hotel.
Right.
And we were also at the beach, so we had both. I refused to go into the ocean because I thought Jaws was going to eat me up.
You know what? That's a big problem in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
There's an epidemic there. A lot of people are going to the beach when they should not
Well,
be.
they won't be doing that when there's locusts.
A lot of people are congregating at the beach when we've got a big health crisis in the world. And of course, I'm referring to
Cicadas and locusts.
sharks. I'm referring to the great whites of the bay.
Yeah.
They're out there. They're trying to eat old folks who are there for a peaceful retirement. But these sharks, some of them are land sharks. Maybe they know the
remember-
locusts
you know-
personally, and they're working
you know
together
the
to
sharks that I
destroy
like?
Florida.
The sharks that I like to eat are like the gummies.
Oh, yeah?
Have you ever had those?
I had a Swedish fish before.
Yeah, but they had like just like baby sharks.
Are they from
and
the
stuff.
same family?
Yeah. They're probably from gelatin.
Gelatin. Mm-hmm. Is that a family?
Uh huh.
Okay. Okay. So what's going
family
on
of
in Florida?
horse
Besides
foods.
the crisis with the sharks in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading a lot of things where, Florida's...
Wait, what do you read?
Florida...
I need to know where your sources are.
The news.
What's the news that you go to?
I think you know.
No, I don't.
the
That's
news.
why I'm asking the question.
I just go out there to
Why are you avoiding the question?
The news is there if you want it. So Florida...
But I want to know where you get
Florida's
your news.
been losing ballots. Florida's got sharks.
What about ballerinas have anything to do
A
with
lot
this?
of people pass away in Florida. Coincidence? Problematic state. We need to help Florida or cut them off once and for all.
I'm so sorry to our listeners. This is why I don't let Adam speak in great
Yeah.
lengths because it just.
Are you
it's
sad
about
again?
fun.
Is this what's happening?
Yeah, because this is pretty upsetting watching what you're doing.
You're
right
reaching
now.
a voice that is almost not even. It doesn't happen in the world.
What doesn't happen in the world?
Adam looks like a thumb. That's what just comes out of you.
Oh, did that hurt your feelings?
Yeah. So,
Because I give
wake
that
up.
2 thumbs up.
Why don't you step it up?
I am stepped up.
Pretend like you're running an obstacle course.
I can't
and
do
the goal
that.
is a head full of slime.
Because there's too
Maybe
many...
you can wake up and outrun these locusts.
I can't do obstacle courses because there's
Okay.
too many things in the way.
Okay. I've never heard you so down.
Because it's like, one, you're talking about ballerinas in sharks in the same sentence, and then 2...
Hey, knock them. 2 birds, 1 stone. Knock out the topics as quickly as possible. Life is short.
And then you were talking...
Especially if you're in Florida and you're on the verge of filling a coffin. Okay, see, Florida, problems.
You're just
Where are you going to go to retire? Where are you going to go to retire when the day comes?
Actually, I've been thinking about buying real estate lately.
That's not the answer to the question.
Yes, it is, because I am going to buy it so I can retire.
Oh, okay. Where are you going to buy it?
Some of us don't want to be just, living in a trash
Some of
can.
us?
Yeah, some of us.
You seem obsessed with white trash and living among bugs. So
that's exactly the opposite of what I want.
So where are you gonna buy this camper and park it?
I'm not a camper. I've only gone camping once.
Okay, I'm sorry, a glamper, because it's gonna have.
Well, that I could totally do.
You might have toilet paper or toothpaste.
Because I like to do physical activities outside.
So when you retire to your glamper,
I went to a cabin when I had with a
bunch of friends. Are you gonna go to Florida?
No, I don't really enjoy Florida at all. It's just, there's not much to do there because I don't really enjoy Disneyland or Disney World, so I don't need to do that, which they have Disney World. I said Disneyland.
I don't know why you sound sad again.
Because
just tell me where you're going to retire.
Because I was trying to tell you, I'm thinking about going to Denver or Nashville or Austin, and because there's a lot of cool music, but I do want to before
I've been to Denver. They have a nice airport.
No, they don't. They have the worst airport.
Well, that's all I've seen of it. So
that's not going to Denver.
Just trying to be nice, okay?
That's what people always say. They're like, I went to Chicago. O'Hare. No, you went to an airport. Did you leave the vicinity? Did you go and
those
embrace
people
the culture?
probably had the best time.
No, you didn't.
Nothing against Chicago, but Florida is definitely waving the flag for the biggest problematic state. Maybe Denver is a close second. Is it because it looks like a
wiener?
Close second.
It looks like a wiener, and
is that what you believe?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like a small.
You've heard from me why I believe Florida. Look, we're getting way off track.
What is it? Well, because
we're getting
you talk
way
about Florida
off track.
as if I care. I asked you where are you getting your information. You're like, it's out there if you want to look for it. And I'm like, well, I want to know where you look for it so that I can see where I can look for it. So where
you know what? That's a fair question.
I know.
So what do you want to know from me right now?
Where do you look for stuff?
Twitter.
What?
Yeah, helpful. It's direct to the source of people who got facts.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's your favorite fact that you just got?
Florida looks like a wiener.
Yeah, that wasn't even on Twitter.
There you go. I didn't say I get all my facts there, but it's a great resource. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I get good facts from friends. You just shared a really useful bit of information.
You just called me a friend.
Yeah, I don't take it too much to heart.
No, it's very disturbing.
This could change very fast.
It's more disturbing than a locust.
This could change very fast. Okay, so there's murder hornets out there. There's sharks. Florida's losing lots of ballots.
This is what happens when Adam's like, Sami, you just take over. You just
I don't want to conspire, but I heard Florida might be trying to dabble in the next election.
What? I don't even. It's not even time to
vote. The retirees and the sharks.
That happens way later.
They may be up to no good, and we must stop them. Maybe it's time we cut off that wiener. Let it float to sea.
Like Lorena Bobbitt?
Give it back. Give Florida back to the ocean. Maybe it's time.
Lorena Bobbitt?
Although Florida, I do have a soft spot. I'd like to remind you, I went to Disney World. I went on a road trip with my friend in a van.
So, white trash.
After high school, me and my buddy got in a van. We wanted a trip. We drove to Florida.
Was it
good
what kind of
times. Van? My heart is with Florida.
What kind of van?
A big black one with sliding doors.
Like the Astro one?
An Astro. It
Astro
didn't
van?
Fly.
No,
if that's what you mean.
No. And then there's also like the cool ones with the white ones with the sliding door and they had the wood panels on the side. Like every mom back in the day had it.
Well, like I just said, these were not moms. This was
it was a mom
18-year-old men.
Yeah, that sounds hot.
Venturing into the world.
Did you ever do spring break in Florida?
Discover. No, and this is what's wrong with the world. If you do spring break in Florida, you're terrible. We've seen this. You can't go on the beach in Florida
You are
and
just
still
saying
win
words,
love.
but you're not saying the reasons why you believe this.
When I went on spring break...
You said you didn't go on spring break.
I don't think I've ever gone on spring break.
Even,
Although I watched MTV's Spring Break.
So you were there.
Did you ever see that? And The Grind? Did you ever see The Grind? It's a bunch of 24-year-old sexy people...
They were not 24.
Rubbing their calves on each other.
Their calves?
Yes. They're muscular calves.
This is why Adam doesn't take over as host. This is why he doesn't have his own show.
Yes.
This is not. Because these are all horrible suggestions.
You are very
and
rude.
Cadences. And it's just like, it's a lot.
You're getting on my case. And I'm just trying to help Florida.
This is what I'm just trying to give you what you ask. You're like, Sammy, less of you. And then I was like, okay. And
I never thought you'd listen.
I was upset.
I can't believe
because
that
I was
information
already
made it
upset
into your
about
head.
the locust, dude.
So what should we do about the locusts in closing?
I guess as I've been kind of like...
Put them in a box and ship them to Florida?
You just asked me a question.
Where everybody else goes to die?
No, you just asked me a question and I was about to answer. And I was trying to do it in a mindful way.
What should we do with the murder hornets?
I'm trying, because I don't think, just killing something that is living and breathing already, you kill that, then you kill a little bit of you too, okay? That's not how you reciprocate.
You too?
Yeah.
Where the streets have no name?
Oh, and you gotta if you're going to get redirect attention of one living being, then you need to do it in the most respectful manner. And so I'm going to walk around with a fan above my head, and it'll blow in different directions. So then they will feel like they are going in the rim patterns and doing it. And that's a little bit kind of like my tribute to the butterfly.
I think incredible. That's very smart. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you have a plan. Okay, to all of our fans out there, Sami needs a fan to blow her.
No, I'm going to have like a head fan.
She needs a fan around her head
all the time now.
That can blow her. Okay, that's the end of another good one.
Yeah, that was
Thanks for only whining a lot in this episode.
I did whine a lot.
Okay, thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been another solid episode of education. Fix Florida, # come this November. Let's get it right. Get rid of the sharks. And run an obstacle course.
Also, I read the biography recently of Mark Summers from Double Dare.
Ooh.
And that, honestly, that guy, he overcame a lot because he didn't like germs and
look
diseases
it up.
and stuff.
Look it up if you want to learn more about Frank Summers or his sister, Suzanne Summers.
No, she also has really good hip exercises.
High five.
Yeah.
The best hip exercises. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.